Welcome to IAEE TV, sponsored by TMS and produced by CNTV. I'm Amy Sweezy, and joining me now is Sarah Kokernot from VEX, Veterinary Emergency and Critical Care Society. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about this year. You just finished your show not too long ago. What was good? What did you learn? Just give us the lowdown.
So we're really trying to make data-driven decisions at this point, and so we made a few changes this year, and going into next year we're going to make them as well. So one of the things we are doing is cutting back a day, because we're very education focused, and so getting people to our trade show floor is a little bit of a challenge for us because they are there for the CE, and so we got to figure out how to pull them down to the show floor. So one of the things we did this year was we made our breaks longer between the education, hoping that in 45 minutes they would come down to the show floor instead of the 30 minutes they used to.
And did that work?
It did, yes. We got happier exhibitors, more traffic on the show floor as well.
All right, and I know your show, like you said, is so much different than a lot of others where they're focused on the show floor with the education sessions. Besides that, like what kind of challenges do you find in general? Maybe this year specifically, but just kind of in general.
So we are in the emergency world, so not everyone comes every year. So one of our challenges is how do we bring that education in the emergency world to our members throughout the year, but also during IVEX, because we hear all the time, it's not my year to go to IVEX. So we have 4 tracks that we live stream, and then we leave on demand after to help that person who does have to stay back at the hospital.
All right, and now we're here in Houston, 2025 Expo. What are you hoping to gain from being here this year?
I'm excited. So one of my favorite things about this show is the fact that it is a trade show floor, and you can go and walk and see everyone on the show floor, seeing old friends, reconnecting, and finding new products. So we are here to find some of those products that'll help us make those decisions, but also see what's new out there.
The show of shows and the show for shows.
Yes.
Right? As we move into the future, 2026, what are you most excited about as we move into the future?
I'm excited just what data brings us as organizers and making those decisions and helping us figure out what's best for our show. One of the big changes we have made is we've always done an awards ceremony, and we figured out 50 people coming to our awards ceremony out of 6,000 didn't warrant that anymore. So we did an awards wall, and we used the data to figure out how many people stopped and looked at it, and we had over 1,000 of our attendees go to that awards wall, which was awesome.
So it sounds like what you're saying is that it's very important to stay flexible and adaptable.
Yes.
And be willing to make those changes. Some people get so stuck, right, in what they're doing, and they forget to use the data.
Yeah, one of the things for us is just making those changes every year and surprising our attendees. And what can we do this year to make it bigger, better, and surprise them, and they feel like they want to come back every year.
Awesome. Well, I want to come to your show after hearing all of this. All right, Sarah Kokernot from VEX, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Yes.
All right, I'm Amy Sweezy. You are watching IAEE TV, sponsored by TMS and produced by CNTV.